Let's begin. Amaan had lived his whole life in a small riverside town, where the river split the land in two. On one side, fertile fields stretched endlessly. On the other, the dense forest whispered with life. Between them was only a single, rickety rope bridge, so old, even the bravest avoided it. As a boy, Amaan feared the river's roar. He would watch others cross to the far side for work, trade, and new opportunities, but he stayed put, telling himself, "It's too dangerous. Not worth the risk." One morning, a storm tore through the valley. By nightfall, the bridge was gone. People on both sides were cut off, supplies, medicine, and visits to family came to a halt. Amaan saw fear in his neighbor's eyes, and for the first time, the river seemed less like a threat and more like a challenge calling his name. The next day, he waded to the bank where the bridge once stood. The water churned, angry from the storm. He held a single wooden plank in his hands, salvaged from the old bridge, and thought, "I don't know how to build a bridge, but I can place this one piece." So he did. One plank, then another. Rain or shine, he worked, cutting and shaping wood, knotting ropes until his hands were raw. Each day, some villagers mocked him, others warned him to stop, but a few quietly brought food or tools. Little by little, Amaan kept going. One evening, after weeks of work, a section collapsed into the river. He stood on the bank, staring at the wreckage, drenched in failure. A voice inside hissed, "You're wasting your life. You should quit." But then he remembered the children on the far bank waving to him days before, shouting their thanks. He closed his eyes, inhaled deeply, and started again. On the 40th day, the final rope was tied. The bridge swayed, but held. Villagers gathered, hesitant, until Amaan stepped on first. Step by step, with the river raging below, he crossed to the other side. When he reached the far bank, cheers erupted across both shores. The bridge soon carried more than footsteps. It carried laughter, traded goods, friendships, and trust. One evening, an elder approached Amaan and said, "You built more than a bridge. You built a path through fear, for all of us." Amaan realized then, true strength isn't just in facing your own fears, it's in creating something that helps others face theirs too. The challenges you take on for yourself can end up changing lives far beyond your own. If this story inspired you, don't forget to subscribe for more stories that light the path forward.